have talked before about how important I believe reading to be. I believe it to be a way to generate empathy and compassion for all image bearers, and literacy is important to help with general independence, especially when you look back on history, how most people were illiterate and relying on those in leadership, whether in government or church, to tell them things. And in many cases, the general people were being fed lies and taken advantage of. So to ward against that, I want my children to be deep thinkers, big readers with a impressive reading comprehension. How am I trying to implement this in my life? Do I execute it perfectly? Probably not, but I'm trying my best, and I will show you what we do here. So I read one book to them as a whole, as a group, and read it to them while we are working on our penmanship in homeschool. And we are currently reading Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. And then at bedtime, I will stop into each child's room and read a chapter from a book to them. So starting with my youngest to oldest. My youngest, we are in The House at Pooh Corner. We had recently finished Winnie the Pooh. With my next child, next youngest, we are on Pax Journey Home. And we had finished Pax, which is the first book in that series. I'm in the second series with all my children, and with my oldest son, we were in the second installment of the Wing Feathers saga, North or Be Eaten by Andrew Peterson. Love Andrew Peterson, so good. And then with my daughter, we are reading Anne of Avonlea. We had finished Anne of Green Gables. So we're in the second installment in all these series. I just now realized that. Individually, my daughter is reading a Stephanie Garber book, which is a young fantasy book. My middle son, he is reading a Berenstain Bears chapter book. He took it with him. It's like Berenstain Bears Boy Scouts or something, but it's kind of like these kinds of chapter books. And then my oldest son is reading Captain Underpants and the Perilous Plot of Professor Poopy Pants. So maybe he'll branch out soon, but that is what we're doing right now. I love reading out loud to my children. I know that it's beneficial to read to them above their reading level because they will hear words that they've never used before in their context and the way that they're pronounced, which is also true for adults. So don't let someone tell you that just because you're listening to an audiobook that you're not reading, because you are, and it's actually helping your reading comprehension and your vocabulary in a possibly better way